Ooh, three real lessons I've learned on my journey. Ready? Number one, God can't bless what you don't build. Number two, um, this one's real, but joy, peace, success, harmony, all the good things that you talk about, those are your natural birthright. Those aren't things that you have to go out and hunt for. If you get it right, you'll understand that that's a part of your everyday life. It's supposed to be. That one's hard. Number three, wherever life is taking you, wherever God is taking you, as you continue to climb, one of the most important skills that you'll develop is spiritual discernment, real discernment. What is discernment? Discernment is simply being able to perceive and see those things that aren't easily visible to you, that aren't easily recognizable, and being able to sit down and sit within your mind and in your heart and understand that every decision that you make might not be the quickest, might not be the fastest, might not be just out of your mind. Sometimes you have to sit on it and think with your heart. Discernment is so valuable because not every situation that we go through will have all the knowledge to understand what situation and what decision to make. There's going to be certain situations, especially in your journey of growth, where you're going to come to a situation where you don't have the answers. You've never been there before. The land is foreign. And when the land is foreign, spiritual discernment comes into play. Because now you have to go within to understand that you have a compass on the inside that will give you information that you can't find without. Three things that I've been thinking about, right? God cannot bless what you don't build. Peace, joy, and success are your natural birthright. Claim it. And number three, spiritual discernment is going to be a part of your journey. Develop that skill. Because as you grow, you'll be put in situations, right, where these eyes that you're looking with have never seen that before. So to close those eyes and go within and understand that you need to operate within a compass inside of yourself. This is, God, where are you taking me? God, this is new. How do I make a decision in a land that is foreign to me? How do I make a decision in a place that I've never been before? And this is what's so beautiful, because your relationship with God has to deepen. It has to get real, because now you're operating inside of you, because outside of you looks completely new, right? So those are real three things, but they're personal to me. God will not bless what you don't build. Peace, joy, success, those are your natural birthright. And spiritual discernment has to be a part of your growth. Because we can move on the outside. And a lot of the decisions we make, we can see. But many of the most important decisions that we'll make will be bound to things that we cannot see. And so that's when it comes into play of, like, what kind of development have you done on the inside of yourself to understand where you are? How do you know when the voice inside, you're listening to the right voice versus you're listening to a doubting voice or a voice that feels familiar? Sometimes the voice that is within us that feels familiar is not the voice that is correct. So just because it feels familiar doesn't mean it's right. In fact, sometimes the right decision feels unfamiliar. This is what makes it so difficult. Because life will try to put you in situations and say, hey, I need you to step left. And you're like, I don't have a left. I don't go left. I've gone right my whole life. Now you're putting me in a situation and you're saying, go left. That feels foreign. That feels brand new. That feels different. And so often we can self-sabotage our own success and our growth and our happiness and our peace and our success because of familiarity. Picking what's familiar over what is good. Sometimes we can pick what's familiar over what's good. We can be, imagine looking around and going, man, who's holding me back? And you look around and you're like, you're the person holding your own shirt. Imagine looking around and going, I can't believe all these haters. This situation, they trying to keep me down. And you do a little bit of search, a little bit of understanding, a little bit of digging deep, a little bit of like what is it? What is mindset really? What are beliefs really? What are limiting beliefs? What are these things that people talk about that I hear of in phrases? What does it actually mean? It means that we've been living with things in our own life that have literally paved the way for where we are. The situation you're in now was chosen by the person you were before. So there are things that have happened in our life that we can look at it and say it's happenstance, but it's not. It's a byproduct of everything that has been within us for so long. And a huge part of maturity is being able to look within and going, oh, there's some things that I need to change, and there's some things that I need to keep. There's some things that I need to grow, and there's some things that need absolutely to be thrown out of my life. Because I found myself in a situation because the situation asked me to make a decision, and the good decision felt unfamiliar. I can't tell you what type of breakthrough that was for me when you learn that more than half of the opportunities in front of you can absolutely be blocked by self-sabotage. Those haters are not stopping you. In fact, if you have your mind filled on haters, let me talk for a moment. If you find your mind drifting towards the thought of people hating on you, that means that your mindset and your focus is on the wrong thing. If you see haters more than you see what you're trying to go after, if you see criticism more than you see the vision that's literally pulling you forward, if you hear a voice that says you can't do it more than the excitement and the energy of what will happen when you actually achieve what you're supposed to achieve, then that means it's not about a hater, that's about you. For anyone who's really going somewhere, there's no such thing as a hater. They're just people that are watching your journey who don't believe yet. That's okay. But please don't allow yourself to be overly consumed by someone else's perspective and idea about what you're doing. I don't give that hater talk much conversation, but I want to address it here. For those that are on a journey or a mission, if someone is saying something that is holding you back, it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with your focus. You've allowed their words to take your focus because the energy that you need to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish, you can't even look that way. And might I add that anyone who's doing anything with what they're trying to do in life, they'll either clap for you or you won't hear from them because they're on their own journey. I'll say it one more time. Anyone who's trying to be better in their own right, they will either congratulate you or you won't even hear from them because they are over there fighting their own journey. That's a message for haters. You don't look at them. They say this quote, and I love it. And they say, understand that when your neighbor gets blessed, that means God is in the neighborhood. So when you see someone and you see someone else achieving and being blessed and moving in a way that you want to move, I need you to congratulate them on the inside. Even if you don't know them, I need you to celebrate their success, because when your eyes are able to see someone else's success, that means God is giving you a view of what he wants you to embody. So when you see someone achieving in a particular way, that's a blessing to you. That's a blessing to you. Everything that your eyes lay sight on, everything that your eyes lay sight on, that inspires you is a blessing. So if God is in the neighborhood, if he blesses your neighbor, that means God is in the neighborhood. Be comfortable with celebrating other people's victories. I'm not saying that from a moral stance. I'm saying that from literally, I'm saying that from life. I'm saying that from energy. I'm saying that from, if you want to get to where you're supposed to go, hater energy can't even be in you. That can't even be a part of your conversation. See other people's success and get comfortable with celebrating their success. This is a real thing. Even in the competitive landscape that we're in, we live in an abundance mindset, not a scarcity mindset. So blessings are all around. If you understand that, then anytime you see someone blessed, you understand that blessings are all around. Yeah, stay blessed. That's it.